In a move that has the entire OnePlus community buzzing with excitement, OnePlus has officially launched the first ever OxygenOS 16 Open Beta, based on the latest Android 16, giving early access to some of the most loyal fans and tech enthusiasts who can't wait to experience what's next for the OxygenOS experience. This is one of the biggest software updates from OnePlus in recent times, marking a new era of design, performance, and innovation. And as of now, the beta is exclusive to India, but don't worry. The global rollout for EU, UK, and North America models is expected to follow soon. The first wave of this OxygenOS 16 Open Beta covers 6 powerful devices: the OnePlus 13, OnePlus 13R, OnePlus 13S, OnePlus 12, OnePlus 12R, and the brand's foldable flagship, the OnePlus Open. For users of these devices, this means an exciting opportunity to experience Android 16's advanced features before the rest of the world. However, as with all beta programs, there's a catch. This version is meant primarily for testing, so bugs, glitches, and inconsistencies are part of the package, and OnePlus recommends users to proceed with caution. That said, this marks a significant milestone in OnePlus's journey to bring a cleaner, smoother, and more optimized version of OxygenOS, one that merges the best of Android 16's innovations with the company's own custom tweaks that make OnePlus phones stand out. Now, let's dive into the details. The OxygenOS 16 Open Beta allows users in India to register and download the early build through official channels, and OnePlus has shared step-by-step guides for each eligible model, including the required software versions, installation process, and most importantly, the rollback packages to revert to the stable OxygenOS if needed. Users must complete a questionnaire to demonstrate readiness for testing. And once submitted, OnePlus takes up to 5 days to review applications before granting beta access. After approval, users will receive the OTA over-the-air beta update directly on their devices. However, the company warns that this process is for experienced users who understand the risks of beta software. Instability, app crashes, and occasional system slowdowns may occur, so this update is not recommended for your primary daily use phone. If you're ready to take the plunge, OnePlus strongly suggests taking a complete data backup before installation, ensuring that nothing is lost in case you need to roll back to the stable version. The launch of this open beta is a major step forward for OnePlus, not just because it's introducing Android 16 to its users, but because it highlights the brand's commitment to community-driven development. Over the years, OnePlus has built its reputation by listening to feedback from its passionate fan base, and the OxygenOS 16 beta program is a direct reflection of that philosophy. By allowing users to test and report issues before the global rollout, OnePlus ensures that the final release will be smoother, faster, and more stable. In essence, the community is helping to shape the final version of the update that millions will use in the coming months. So what's new with OxygenOS 16? While the company hasn't published a complete changelog yet, early testers are reporting several UI enhancements, smoother animations, and deeper AI integration inspired by Android 16. Expect smarter notification management, enhanced multitasking, and improved app optimization that makes better use of the Snapdragon chipset's efficiency cores. The interface feels cleaner and more intuitive, with subtle refinements in the shelf layout, always-on display, and control center design. OnePlus has also hinted at improvements to privacy and security controls, giving users more transparency about app permissions and real-time device tracking alerts. For gamers, Game Mode 3.0 appears to offer better frame stability, thermal management, and real-time performance monitoring, a feature that hardcore mobile gamers will definitely appreciate. But the most impressive part of OxygenOS 16 is how it blends Android's foundational performance upgrades with OnePlus's distinct identity. The minimalistic design, fast animations, and bold typography all make a comeback, keeping that signature OxygenOS feeling alive while introducing modern touches from Google's Material You theme engine. Another highlight is the battery management optimization. OnePlus has revamped how the system learns from your usage habits, intelligently adjusting background processes to save battery life without compromising performance. Combine this with Android 16's improved app hibernation system, and you've got a phone that feels faster and lasts longer than ever. As for compatibility, this open beta phase focuses on 6 key flagships, but OnePlus has confirmed that more devices will be included in the next phases. Based on the official software maintenance policy, It's safe to assume that OxygenOS 16 will eventually roll out to models like the OnePlus 11, Nord 5, Nord 4, Nord CE5, Nord CE4, and even the OnePlus Pad 3 and Pad 2 tablets. That a wide coverage, meaning millions of users across the world will soon experience Android 16's capabilities through the OnePlus ecosystem. This commitment to long-term support is what continues to set OnePlus apart from many competitors in the Android market, proving that it's not just about selling devices, but about maintaining them with consistent updates over time. Of course, no beta experience is complete without a few warnings. OnePlus reminds users that installing beta software comes with certain risks. You may encounter random reboots, app compatibility issues, or performance lags, and features like NFC, Bluetooth audio, or the camera may behave inconsistently. That's why users are advised to download and store the rollback package, a special file that allows you to revert to the latest stable OxygenOS version if you decide the beta isn't for you. Despite these cautions, the excitement in the OnePlus community is undeniable. The forums are already buzzing with screenshots, performance tests, and user impressions. Many early testers have praised the improved animation fluidity and AI-powered battery saver, while others are particularly impressed by how OnePlus managed to balance customization with simplicity. This open beta isn't just about early access. It's a glimpse into the future of OxygenOS. It shows how far OnePlus has come since its early CyanogenMod days, evolving from a community-driven startup into a major player that still keeps its roots alive. The launch of OxygenOS 16 based on Android 16 underscores the brand's focus on delivering speed, fluidity, and stability, three pillars that have defined OnePlus's software experience for nearly a decade. And for users of devices like the OnePlus Open, this beta phase is particularly important, as it's the first time the foldable lineup is receiving an Android version upgrade this early in the cycle, hinting at OnePlus's growing confidence in its software optimization for complex form factors. Looking forward, OnePlus will likely refine the OxygenOS 16 experience over several beta phases before the stable global rollout begins later this year or early next year. Each beta phase will focus on addressing reported bugs, optimizing battery life, and polishing system features based on community feedback. This approach has historically worked well for OnePlus, resulting in smoother, more reliable final releases. The fact that OnePlus continues to involve its user base so deeply in development reflects a company that values transparency and engagement, a rarity in today's smartphone industry. In conclusion, the OxygenOS 16 Open Beta marks the beginning of a new chapter for OnePlus users. With Android 16 as its foundation, users can look forward to a faster, smarter, and more fluid experience, complete with next-level customization, better AI tools, and improved system intelligence. The exclusive early access for India models highlights OnePlus's strong presence in one of its most important markets, while the upcoming expansion to Europe and North America ensures global users won't be left behind. So, if you own one of the eligible models, the OnePlus 13, 13R, 13S, 12, 12R, or OnePlus Open, and you're confident enough to handle a few bugs along the way, this might be the perfect opportunity to test what's next for OxygenOS. Just remember to back up your data, follow the official instructions carefully, and keep your rollback package ready. Because this is not just another update, it's the next big step in OnePlus's software evolution. So, what do you think about OxygenOS 16? Will you jump into the open beta, or wait for the stable version? Whatever your choice, one thing for sure, the future of OnePlus looks fast, fluid, and smarter than ever. And as always, we'll be bringing you all the latest updates, reviews, and hands-on impressions as the story unfolds. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update from your trusted tech source. This is your host signing off, and you've been watching TechVerse, where innovation meets performance and every bite tells a story. If you're using a compatible OnePlus device, it's the perfect time to explore OxygenOS 16 and experience Android 16's evolution firsthand. Just remember, beta builds come with risks, so proceed wisely, back up your data, and stay tuned for our next coverage of the stable rollout. Only on TechVerse, your ultimate hub for everything tech.